Well, hello and welcome to the Career Codex podcast. And for the first time, the Career Codex podcast is also live on video on YouTube. So I'm recording in two places at once. So let's hope I don't get myself in a mess with that. First thing to say is a very, very happy new year to all of you. It's great to be now in 2017. Hope you had a great Christmas break and also a fantastic New Year's celebration. I certainly did. I've been working quite hard though. I'm back in the office today on a bank holiday Monday here in the UK. And I wanted to kick off today's podcast and also video, if you want to go and check this out on YouTube, with my sort of approach to this year, because I was talking to somebody about New Year's resolutions, whether you should make them or not. They can be quite difficult to decide upon. And whether anyone actually keeps them or not is another question. What I've decided to do this year is to focus on three words and three key focuses that really encompass my business goals and also my personal goals for 2017. So came up with these between Christmas and New Year. I've started to implement from the first of January, and I'm going to carry these throughout the remainder of the year. And the first word is 100. The second one is for, and the third one is marriage. So 100, for, and marriage. So let me explain. 100 is my business goal for the year. I've been coaching clients from all over the world for the last probably 3 or 4 years now. Through Career Codex, based on my experience in the recruitment industry for over 10 years. And I do most of my stuff on a one-to-one coaching basis through my Executive Edge program and Jumpstart program. But I read something over the Christmas period that said that if you've got a message, you've got some knowledge and experience, you should spread it as far and wide as possible. And what I've decided to do now, and what I've been working on this morning, is putting together this knowledge, the Executive Edge program and Jumpstart program, into an online program whereby people will have access to the content and also access to a fortnightly group coaching call where there's the opportunity to ask me any questions and where I'll dive into some of the content in a bit more detail. So that's the business goal. There is also a related business goal that's been in the planning phase for a little while now, which will be launched very, very soon indeed. And that is Career Codex Education. This is a product, an online product that I've built with two partners that is designed to deliver careers education to people leaving school, college and university. So that's going to be launched very soon. We'll be launching that into schools, colleges and universities throughout the UK. It's five and a half hours of content. And is based in part on the book you can see behind me here, Super Secrets of the Successful First-Time Job Seeker. So very excited to get that product out and get that product to market. So the second word is for. This is my health goal for the year. So I'm going to exercise 4 times a week. This morning my alarm went off at 6 o'clock. I didn't really want to get up, but one of my goals is to go swimming once a week. So I did that today. Got to the pool. Didn't really want to get in the pool, got in the pool, still didn't really want to be in the pool, did the lengths, got out and felt great, and it really set me up for the day. So at least 3 times to the gym this year, every week, and then at least 1 session of martial arts, which makes 4 exercise sessions in total per week. And then the last word is marriage. I always think that you've got to balance business goals with personal goals. Work-life balance is very important. I was conscious, reflecting on last year, that I'd spent too much time working, and it's important to dedicate time to the family. I've got 2 young children, a wife, and I'm going to focus on my marriage and my family this year as well, and get the work-life balance right. Work-life balance, I think, used to be something people didn't talk about. They didn't want to talk about. They didn't feel they could talk about. I think nowadays people are more accepting of the importance of a work-life balance, and I'm a massive advocate of it. If you're happy in your home life, you're happy in your work life, your life is in balance, and then get your health goals aligned as well. If you're healthy, then of course you can perform better at work, and you can be better in the family home as well. And certainly with 2 young children to run around afterwards, I need to make sure that I stay fit and healthy. So they're the 3 goals for the year. What I wanted to share with you today, I'm just going to pull this up on screen. I decided I don't know where this came from, but I decided I'd write a couple of poems over the Christmas period. I wrote an ode to New Year's Eve and a thought for New Year's Day. So I always like to try new things, try and get creative in different ways. I started writing this poem and it seemed to come out quite quickly. So then I wrote the second one. So I'm going to share these with you now. I did a bit of sharing of this on Facebook, just with my friends and family, and it seemed to get a good response. So we'll see what response we get from the podcast and the video I'm recording in conjunction with the podcast today. So here goes, an ode to New Year's Eve by Simon Gray. As one year ends, the new begins, but where will it end and what will it bring? The blank canvas stretched in front of me, its reflective light signals opportunity. The architect I am of all to come, where I focus and visualize I shall become. No fear or dread, but excitement instead, fills my soul and ambitious head. The journey starts with one full step. This new voyage, I'm determined, will be better yet. But where you go and what you do is not down to me, it's up to you. Embrace the new and ditch the old. Let a fertile mind be your pot of gold. Our mission in life is to learn and grow. 365 new days is a blessing, no? Yes, indeed, the time has come to live your dream and have lots of fun. When challenges come, smile and say, hello, they're exactly what you need to grow. Let's struggle in and your teacher be, and slowly you'll begin to see. And 12 months on, when it's done again, think this is now and that was then. Each passing year is your time to be. It's another golden opportunity. So that was the ode to New Year's Eve. And then on New Year's Day, the new year having come in, I decided to write this. So, A Thought for New Year's Day by Simon Gray. That rhymes, I guess, which I guess is a good start. I have a thirst for the first as I let it come in, for this is the year when I'll prosper and win. What's gone before has no relevance now. It's my time to shine and with fortitude vow. So watch this space, and in 365 days I'll know if the hard work invested yielded what I intended to sow. So looking forward into the new year. It's time to pull the trigger on all the stuff that I want to do. I've started that yesterday, continue today. Lots to get done this year, lots of content to get out there, and lots of people to help. So pretty excited and pretty motivated. So I wrote those poems for myself, but maybe there's a message in there for you. I'm not sure. If you've got any feedback or thoughts, then please feel free to let me know. As you know, I'm always up for feedback. Whatever that feedback looks like. And if you ask for feedback, you've got to take it however it comes. So a few things planned that I'm working on, as I've already mentioned. Thank you for being a listener to the podcast. Thank you for being a subscriber to the content. If you're listening to the podcast and haven't looked at the videos, maybe jump over to YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you'd like to find the podcast, well, you can find it on SoundCloud, Career Codex, or you can find it on iTunes if you search for Career Codex under the podcast section. Got lots of ideas, lots of things that I'm thinking about. I have an inspiration board, not in this office, but at my home office, where I write down all of the ideas that I have from the reading I do, the people I meet, the places I go, and the things I experience. And it's almost full. So lots to share in the weekly blog post, podcast, and video this year. We'll be very excited to share that with you. Of course, if you've got questions about challenges with regard to your job search, or challenges about what to focus on this year, or any business challenges, I sometimes help people with their business goals, having run a number of businesses. Then please let me know. You can get in touch with me via the website careercodex.com. There's a page to get in contact, or one of the best ways is to connect with me on LinkedIn. And there's an open invitation to anyone listening to this or watching this to connect to me on LinkedIn. My username is Simon Gray, Grayaca, and just send me a quick message, personal message, to let me know what you've listened to, what you've heard, what you've seen, or what prompted you to get in touch. So that would be great. So that's really it for today. I want to keep it quite short and punchy. I would like to wish you all a very happy and prosperous 2017. Make it what you will. It's laid out in front of all of us, and what we decide to do with it is up to us. So a very happy new year, and until next time, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.